Okay, so here we go again. We have to look at the perianth parts, or the flower parts, here on this specimen. So the perianth parts, and usually we're referring to either the sepals or the petals here, are generally in sets of 4, 5, or rarely 3, often showing occasionally much reduced or absent. This is still qualifying as, I think, what we call a showy plant. And if we zoom in here, we can see some detail that's going to be important for us. Although the petal is gamopetalous, or the petals are gamopetalous, you can see that they are lobed. We have a hood, we have 2 side lobes, and then we have 2 little lobes down at the bottom. And I think we'd interpret that as being essentially 5 mirus. That is, evolutionarily, it's coming from the fusion of 5 separate petals. Additionally, when we look at the red-green part subtending the corolla, or the petals, those are the sepals, and you can see those sepals also seem to come in in 5s. So, when we go back to our key here, perianth parts, in sets of 4 or 5, we like that. And if you remember the other key, 8b, or the other couplet here, 8b says perianth parts in sets of 3, and we don't like that. We also like leaves mostly pinnately to palmately veined, since that's what our leaves looked like here. You can see the veination here pretty quickly, and it's very net-like. Plants, herbs, shrubs, or trees. Okay, we like that. So then 9a and 9b it's a simple set of couplets. We just get to say stems woody, or at least persistent, and perennial above ground. Plants mostly trees, shrubs, or woody vines. And you can read the rest of that couplet. Or stems herbaceous, including all annuals, perennials, and perennial vines that die back to the crown, or no more than a small persistent base. You can see I pulled out this whole plant here, which is helpful in our key. See that tiny root structure? This is a plant that's going to die back at the end of the season. So we get to go straight to group 6 on page 22. Okay, just flipping to that page here. And in my keys, I like to just go through and then just mark. When I find a group like this, I like to just mark what we're dealing with. So this key is going to start out at the top of page 22 here, and it's a little... Actually, it looks like we start a little earlier than that. I'm going to start over here on the top of page 20. So here you can see we've got group 6. These are herbaceous dicots, typically with 4 to 5 mirus. That means numbered, 4 to 5 numbered flowers with net-like veined. Okay, we like that. So from here we can proceed through this group all the way to the family.